Ever feel like you're alone on your healing journey? Like no one really understands what you do or why you're so passionate about helping others? You're not alone. Every healing entrepreneur I've met has felt this way at some point, including me. Here's the good news: you don't have to do it alone. Today, I'll show you exactly how to find amazing friends and supporters who totally get what you do. In just a few minutes, you'll learn how to build an incredible network that not only uplifts you, but also helps your healing business grow and thrive. Imagine being surrounded by people who cheer you on, share resources, and open doors to new opportunities. By the end of this episode, you'll have clear, actionable steps to find your healing tribe, both online and in person. So let's get started. Welcome to Helping Healers Succeed. This is for you if you've ever felt the call to heal, to make a real difference in people's lives, but you also know that turning your gift into a thriving, sustainable career can feel overwhelming. You're listening to Dr. Anastasia Chopelas, a physicist turned energy healer, your guide with tips, stories, and interviews for building and growing a successful healing practice with confidence and ease, using practical strategies, science-based insights, and inspiration to help you increase your impact and income without burning out. Welcome back. When I first started out as a healer, I met an amazing coach at an event. She offered me a free half-hour session of coaching, which of course I took her up on it. In this half hour, she said, "You're going to look up this local networking group and sign up for 3 networking meetings." She also told me what to say and do at these meetings. I kept coming back, and 3 months later, I had many good friends, and I got involved with the groups as a volunteer to meet everyone there. Within 2 months, my practice had grown by leaps and bounds, and within 5 months, I was bringing in $8,000 to $10,000 a month. It was because I had a group of people to share ideas with and be in a community. Let's talk about building your supportive healing community. Now that we've talked about the benefits of finding your tribe, let's break down exactly how you can either join or start your own healing communities. First, what is a professional community? In short, it isn't just a group of people in the same field. It's a network of like-minded individuals who support, uplift, and collaborate with each other. As a healing entrepreneur, your community might include other healers who understand your journey, clients who deeply appreciate your work, mentors and teachers who help you grow, and partners who collaborate and refer clients to you. This kind of community isn't just about networking, it's about building real, meaningful relationships that nourish both your personal and professional growth. And here's why connection matters for healing entrepreneurs. Healing work can sometimes feel like a solo journey, especially when those around you don't fully understand what you do. That's why building connections is the key to thriving in this field. Here's what happens when you find your healing tribe. You feel supported. No more explaining yourself over and over again. You get referrals and collaborations that help your business grow. You learn and expand by sharing knowledge and experiences. You have a safe space to discuss challenges and celebrate wins. The truth is, no successful healer builds their business alone. Surrounding yourself with the right people can be the difference between struggling in isolation and thriving in abundance. Now let's look into how you can start connecting both in person and or online. Let's talk about local networking strategies. Going to local networks may not be for everyone. Some of us, like I am, are introverts and are drained being physically around others. But for those of you that this works, let's explore some of the practical ways to start connecting with like-minded professionals in your local area. One of the best ways to meet other healers is by attending workshops, seminars, or gatherings that focus on holistic health, energy work, or alternative healing modalities. These events bring people together who share your interests, making it easier to spark natural, meaningful connections. You can also look for in-person workshops at wellness centers or yoga studios. Often this can include offices of chiropractors, acupuncturists, or even office buildings that include these with massage offices, nutrition centers, detox centers, and more. Check out conferences and retreats. Many of them attract professionals from different healing backgrounds. Search Meetup.com, Eventbrite, or Facebook events for wellness or healer gatherings in your area. Attend open houses at local wellness centers, metaphysical stores, or holistic clinics. If you can't find a workshop that resonates with you, host your own. Teaching a class on your expertise is a great way to attract like-minded practitioners. Even if you prefer in-person connections, social media can be a powerful tool to find and engage with other healers near you. The key is to be proactive and not just a passive consumer. You're not looking to sell them, you're there to make connections. Search for local healers on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and look for people who align with your work and values. Engage with their content, comment on their posts, share insights, and start real conversations. Send a friendly message introducing yourself. A simple, "Hey, I love your work. I'd love to connect and learn more about what you do." That can open doors. Don't just collect connections, nurture them. Invite them for a virtual coffee, set up a virtual chat, or collaborate on a project. The strongest communities come from real relationships. Next, we'll talk how to expand your network online and tap into digital spaces where healers are already hanging out. Let's talk about how to move community building online. Experts on social media will give you all sorts of ways to connect and grow a community. I have tried many, and I find that they take a lot of time. And I'm not great at them because I'm introverted and feel awkward just approaching even strangers online. Even though it might not seem like a big deal to some, whether online or offline, I tend to hold back. Here's what I discovered works for me to connect with others online that I don't know. First, choose a social network and stick to just one. Is it Facebook? Is it LinkedIn? Is it Instagram? Or even Pinterest? You have to find where your tribe is. What are their ages, their gender, their interests? I personally like LinkedIn because you are forced to list your job or profession in your title. But Facebook groups are great for people to engage naturally online. On any platform, you can look for and find up to 50 people, whether they are in groups or in the profession you'd like to connect with. For example, if you are a Reiki healer, you might look for other people doing or are interested in Reiki. Before you move on, stick with that first group of up to 50 people. They are probably the active posters. Stay with them until you've either connected with them or not. You don't need a lot of people to create a supportive community. It can be 5 or 10. It can even be 2 others, as long as you meet regularly and support each other. Start commenting on their posts. Start having conversations with them this way. It breaks the ice, so to speak. And then move on to DMs and decide whether you have interests in common. If you are on Facebook and in an active group that looks interesting to you, start engaging with the members to contribute your knowledge, ask questions, and connect to become friends. This is not selling, as I mentioned before. You are connecting. Here are some ways to get into real conversations without being pushy. Post tips or insights based on your expertise, something practical that others can use. Share helpful resources like books, courses, or personal experiences. Celebrate others' wins and offer words of encouragement when they share struggles. Introduce healers to one another when you see a natural synergy. Support others' work, engage with their content, attend their events, and uplift their message, like give them 5-star ratings or thumbs up. Doing these 2 steps will help you find groups that meet on Zoom, on Facebook Lives, or in person in your local community so you can start to belong. If you're not finding anyone local, you can also create your online group and meet via Zoom or some other platform. Zoom meetings are only about $15 a month and are totally worth it. Once you find the right group or one you created, keep coming back. It took me 3 months of attending local groups before I found my footing in them. And you don't have to just stick with the group meetings. When you connect with someone in that group that you resonate with, invite them to a one-on-one virtual coffee chat, or even after a local meeting, you can sit down and have a coffee then. I also ask to interview them for my podcast. I've interviewed hundreds of healers, conscious entrepreneurs, and uplifting individuals for my show, and it was a great way to get to know them and their values. And believe me, it was a stretch for me to ask them, but very worth it. If you resonate with them, you can ask them to be each other's accountability partner and let that grow from there. It may develop into a joint venture or partnership. You may co-create products or combine what you do with what they do and sell that as a package. Make sure you stay consistent. Check in with your connections regularly to keep the relationship flourishing and growing. Focus on quality over quantity. Finding your healing community isn't just about meeting people. It's about building real, lasting relationships that support your growth and success, whether you're forming friendships, collaborations, or referral partnerships. The key is to give first, connect authentically, and create win-win opportunities. Here are your action steps. This week, reach out to one healer you admire and start a conversation, and then ask how you can support each other. Or comment on 3 posts in a healing-focused online space. Message one person and invite them into a conversation. Share one valuable tip, resource, or insight to spark engagement. Which action will you take first? Let me know. I can make it easy for you. Do you want to be part of a supportive healers network? Join my Healer Success Circle, where we grow, collaborate, and expand our healing businesses together. Go to the show notes for the link or look up Healer Success Circle on meetup.com. Our first meeting is February 6th at noon Pacific Time, and we'll meet twice a month, the first and third Thursdays of the month. And don't forget to give this broadcast a thumbs up or 5-star rating, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next episode on helping you succeed. Thank you for tuning in to Helping Healers Succeed. You'll find resources and show notes on our website at helpinghealerssucceed.com. Until next time, I'm Dr. Anastasia Chopelas, sending you golden healing light and success vibes on your journey to becoming a powerful, confident healer, coach, or intuitive. Remember, your gifts are so needed in this world.